Are you ready to take control of your finances in 2024? As we bid farewell to 2023, it's time to get our financial ducks in a row. The key to financial domination? A thorough year-end review. You see, understanding where you've been financially is the first step towards steering where you're going. This review is your financial compass, helping to navigate the treacherous seas of debt, through the straits of budgeting, and into the tranquil waters of financial freedom. So, buckle up and stick around if you want to learn how to make your money work for you in 2024. Why should you care about an end-of-year financial review? Well, let's delve into it. Imagine you're on a journey. It's a long, winding road with your financial dreams at the end. Now, would you drive this road without a map, without checking your fuel gauge, or without even knowing if your tires are in good shape? That's what skipping a year-end financial review is like, driving blind on the highway of finance. The importance of tracking expenses cannot be overstated. It's like keeping an eye on the fuel gauge. If you don't know where your money is going, how can you guide it to where it should be? Establishing a budget is your roadmap. It helps you plan your route, decide which turns to take, and ensures you reach your destination, your financial goals. Speaking of goals, setting financial goals for the upcoming year is a must. It gives you a destination to aim for. But these goals need fuel to move forward, and that's where automating your savings comes in. By setting a part of your income to automatically go into savings, you're ensuring that your goals have the fuel they need. Prioritizing debt paydown is like keeping your car in good shape. Debts are like leaks in your fuel tank, slowing you down by draining your resources. Paying them off ensures your financial vehicle is in top shape, ready to race towards your goals without unnecessary drag. Remember, a year-end financial review is like a financial health checkup. Neglect it and you might end up with a nasty surprise. So, how does one conduct a year-end financial review? Well, I'm glad you asked, because it's as thrilling as a roller coaster ride, but without the nausea. Let's embark on this journey together, shall we? First off, brace yourself for a deep dive into your expenses. Roll up your sleeves and get ready to wrestle with every receipt, every bank statement, and yes, every sneaky late-night online shopping spree. Identify areas where you've done well, and areas that make you cringe. It's like looking at old yearbook photos, hilarious but also a little painful. Next, time for a bit of introspection. Identify any financial regrets from the past year. Did you buy that gym membership and only go twice? Or maybe you invested in a pet rock that didn't turn out to be the next Bitcoin. No judgment here, we've all been there. The point is to learn from these missteps and make better decisions moving forward. Now that you've aired out your financial dirty laundry, it's time to adjust your spending plans. Are you spending too much on avocado toast and not enough on your retirement fund? Let's tweak that. Remember, it's not about deprivation, it's about making your money work for you. After that, it's time to assess your financial goals. Did you meet them? If not, why? This isn't a time for self-flagellation, but for understanding and strategizing. And if you did meet your goals, well, give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Now, when setting new goals, remember the magic word, SMART. That's specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. It's not enough to say, I want to be rich. Be specific. How much do you want to save? By when? Make your financial goals as detailed as a Sherlock Holmes novel. It's not rocket science, but it requires commitment and a bit of time. But hey, your future self will thank you. Let's face it, who doesn't want to be thanked by their future, financially secure self? Now let's talk about the must-have financial planning checklist. This isn't just any list, this is your golden ticket to financial freedom. So let's dive in. First up, income. No, not the kind that comes from finding a tenner in your old jeans, but the real, predictable kind. Understand where it's coming from and how much you're making. Then we move on to expenses. You know, those pesky little things that drain your bank account. Track them, understand them, and then, my friends, tame them like a lion tamer at a circus. Now let's talk budgeting. It's not as scary as it sounds, I promise. Think of it as your financial diet. You wouldn't stuff your face with cake without a plan, would you? So, don't spend your money without one. Debts, the dreaded D word. But fear not, they're not monsters under your bed. They're just hurdles on your path to financial freedom. Prioritize them, tackle them, and watch them crumble. Next, investments. These are your golden geese, your money-making machines. Monitor them, nurture them, and they might just lay you a golden egg. Savings and pensions, they're like your financial safety nets. They catch you when you fall, and trust me, we all stumble sometimes. Now, onto insurance. It's like your invisible superhero ready to swoop in and save the day when life throws a curveball. And let's not forget estate planning and legal documents. They're like your financial will and testament, guiding your money when you're not around to do it. And remember, this checklist isn't static. It's a living, breathing thing that needs to be reviewed and adjusted regularly. It's like your financial workout. You wouldn't expect to get fit by going to the gym once, would you? This checklist is your roadmap to financial freedom. Don't ignore it unless you fancy getting lost. So, what have we learned today? Quite a bit, my friends. We've established that an end-of-year financial review isn't just a fancy term for counting your pennies. It's a comprehensive assessment of your financial well-being, a chance to track your expenses, identify regrets, and make necessary adjustments. Remember, we're not just talking about budgeting here, but also prioritizing debt payoff, automating savings, and setting smart financial goals. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based, that's the mantra. We also dove into the essential financial planning checklist, covering all bases from income and expenses to insurance and estate planning. This isn't just a one-time thing, folks. Regular reviews and adjustments are key to staying on top of your financial game. So, as we bid adieu to 2023, let's take control of our finances in 2024. Your future self will thank you. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to the Mystical Money-Making channel for more financial wisdom. Because remember, in the world of finance, knowledge is wealth.